here to do a tarot card reading on the death of Nipsey Hussle. I have laid out the cards already. Alright, so for the first question, I wanted to know who the person behind the murder of Nipsey Hussle, how they are, how they are now, then presently. And I got the Nine of Pentacles. You guys can see the material bondage there. Well, that's all about a financially successful woman, independent woman. Okay. She's detached. She's successful. So yeah, and it should be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Past influences of the person responsible for the murder. Like, what was the influence that in the past that made this happen? And I got the Ten of Cups, which is about, happy family, reunion, devotion, happy home life, fulfillment, domestic harmony, loving and peaceful surroundings. So, I feel like that's what this person wanted. They wanted the Ten of Cups. They wanted the 10 Cups. So the next one we have is underlying forces in the person that is behind the murder. What are the underlying forces? Well, I got the Three of Wands, which, as you can see, it's a pregnancy card. It's about completion of the first stage of progress. Like trade and bargaining are on the horizon. Negotiating from like a position of power. Having power, because you got your power from the wand. So it's like, at this point, because she had a child. Didn't they have a child together? I don't know. Or she's pregnant. I'm talking about the girl he was either married to or seeing, one of those two. This is the vibe that I get. I get that this is all about her. And she wanted to be able to fulfill this project before, or while she had a bargaining chip, I guess, so to speak. Wishes and dreams, what their wishes and dreams were, okay? So I got the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is like, see, it's like a guy, a person that they're just, yeah. So, carelessness, sloppy work, laziness, lack of emotion, excessive materialism, failure. Okay, so, and this is like wishes, hopes, desire. Okay, well, sorry about that. My apologies. So this would be what they were wishing to not have. They were being sloppy, with the money. He was being reckless. I feel like he was trying to give back, and he wasn't trying to produce any more money. He was just trying to do things that would take money out, and not bring money in, if that makes sense. So the next question was temperance, which is patience. Oh, I gotta show it to you, huh? Blue avatar looking lady. This is the Deviant Moon tarot cards. I really, really, really like them. I think they're very, very cute. But the temperance is patience, moderation, compromise, balance, healing, mixing of elements to create something new within oneself, and then the relationship brings good health, channeling one's energy. So, and it's very sexual because, you know, the figure here is naked, so it's a very sexual card. Combining elements, the combining elements for a new result. You know, that's there. And then the unknown power, and she ultimately she wanted for this to be hidden. She wanted it to be hidden that they weren't, she wanted it to be hidden to make it seem like they were this, but they were this. Which means that she wanted it to seem like they were stable, you know, they were going on holidays, they were strong foundations, domestic life was great, you know. She wanted for everything to seem like this. But really it's all about money. It's very superficial and just about money. It's not about that, but it's about... And I also think that she was seeing someone else. Like, this is like her looking into the future after he's gone, not towards him, because like there's nothing loving in any of these at all. Especially, well, there's three. You know, the wands are they could be representative of you know, penises. But it seems as though she wanted that marriage, stable home life, a happy home life, but she didn't want it with him. So she was tempering, you know, trying to create something else. Okay, so the next card, which is, what's the spiritual influence on this murder? Like, what kind of influence is the spiritual world gonna have on Nipsey Hussle's murder? And it's gonna be justice. The justice card, which is balance, strong character, fairness, decisions will be made fairly. Court appearances can relate to wills or divorce. And I think that nobody else is probably going to get charged, because, you know, that's the way these kind of things work in that realm of, you know, how that is. But as far as her contesting the will, which it seems like she might possibly be doing that. Or, yeah, she might possibly be trying to get his estate, get the money, but everything's going to be fair and just, because she is going to be the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is dependent on others for monetary support, untrustworthy, poor social graces, neglects her responsibility, keeping up appearance regardless of the circumstances. So yeah, she wanted to... She kind of worked this out so that she could ultimately be the Queen of Pentacles upright, which, you know, she's not quite there, but almost, but she's like in bondage because probably of the person that's inside these pentacles with the mask on. But the Queen of Pentacles is wealth, you know, status, all that stuff, but she has not gotten that. So because I got that in this regard, because I wasn't trying to really see her in it, but as you can see, for the most part, it's only a womanly energy, because cups, you know, that's all. This is the emotions. She wanted the emotions, she just didn't have them, or she wanted this, a reunion with someone. Yeah, she... Oh, wow. The next one is, I asked if... I think your name is Lori London, or... Okay, that's how I asked it, but it doesn't matter because if I didn't spell it right, they knew who I was talking about. So the first card I got for that is the Moon, which is about brainwashing, dark influences, trickery, illusion, subconscious control. Beware of deception and shifting sand of superficial relationships. Supernatural events may occur. You know, because the freaks come out at night. Okay, so it almost seems like she had like an advisor. Someone else was like, hey, you need to be weary because this is about to happen and you could be left in the dirt. You know, or he's spending all his money. He's squandering all his money. You need to get that money because all she was focused on is that money. So, okay. So the next one we got here, I got the Hermit reverse, which is loneliness, depression. Beware of hasty decisions, socials, sharing information with one's community. So she is, it's like she's the one that set him up. She shared the information, yes, about where, probably, you know, where he was going to be, what time will be the best time to do it, how it should be done, where it should be done. This is coming out of solitude. As, you know, because this, again, naked. And this is also, I mean, it's very occultic energy. It's like, you know, more so that she sacrificed him for fame, money, you know, sold her soul, basically. He was the, you know, they say the Illuminati sacrifice as well. I feel like that's what they wanted her to do because they had somebody else in mind to take his place. The Three of, was it the next? Nope, that was the next one. Okay, so Two of Pentacles reversed, which is, you know, a little Jezebela, which is a good and vindicative of what she is. She is very, very evil energy here. Just money. Like, I don't know, because there's nothing, like, there's no feeling, there's no cups dumping out after his murder. And, you know, if you're looking at a spread where a woman was with a man and he got killed, you know, I expect to see some freaking cups pouring out, some emotions, some sadness, some something. There's nothing but business here. Okay, Two of Pentacles. She's unable to keep a balance. I guess it was hard for her to choose between the two choices. It's making a decision, choosing something. She had a really hard time choosing between the two pentacles she was presented. Well, she did choose one. And the next card is the Three of Pentacles reverse, which the Three of Pentacles is sloppy work, inattention to detail, mediocrity, poor workmanship. And as you can see, it's three individuals on here, and they're all trying to, like, help each other sew up their costumes, you know, for the performance. Well, they didn't, you know, they didn't sew it up all too good. So it wasn't finished like it should be. So that tells me that it's three people are responsible for setting this up into motion. The next question, it's on the next page, my bad. I asked about the motive because, you know, I wanted to make sure to be clear about what I was seeing here. So, Five of Wands, as you can see there, it's all about competition. No leadership around, competition, discord, struggle, legal troubles, conflict with neighbors. Leadership is absent from the competition. Labor unions, political organization. If forces can be rallied, it will be successful. Okay, They were afraid. This is like what we're talking about. Or, I mean, I guess you guys ain't talking about it with me, but I'm sure you're talking about it. About, people often think that when you bringing people down and keeping people down, oftentimes they link this with race. Whether you're black, white, Hispanic, us as citizens, this is what they want from us. This is what they want from us as a society. Anybody who's trying to do something to promote goodness is taken out because they're a liability. They're either for God, they're either for the devil or they're for God. And if they're for God, they need to go. And that's how it is. Like any type of leadership leads to conflict, which means that these people are going to go to jail, which is going to feed a cycle, which, the poor are going to stay poor. I mean, the whole fact of the matter is, when we're brought into this world, and we live in America for sure, they tell us that we can be anything we want to be. And some people can achieve great things. But the system and the society as a whole is designed to not let us get above just to keep us there. And, they don't even have to actively do it. Like, they don't have to come to your door and do it. They don't do it. Like, people are talking about, the police, or, when the police it was really a big thing about the police, like, just killing people. Just randomly just starting to kill people that didn't deserve to be killed, just on camera and everything. Let's be clear that I hope not, I hope I'm wrong, and everything that I say is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to get sued for the money I ain't got. So, but I just want to be very clear. There's agendas being played, and there have been for a long time. And it's because if us as citizens are constantly at the 5 of Wands, because we ain't got no, I sound very educated, but we don't have any respectable leadership to model ourselves after, or to have an example after. If there's no clear leader, then we're all at chaos, I just think that it's very important. Like Nipsey, he was a wonderful, wonderful man. And he did what you're supposed to do. Like, I couldn't believe how many things that he did for his community. It was great. It was really refreshing for me, because that's one of the most important things for me, is humanity, being a humanitarian, remembering and putting love back into, and friendliness, and neighbors, and loving each other again, and helping each other again. It takes a village to raise a child. And that phrase was meant for a reason and said for a reason. And that is because you need the help from your neighbor across the street in case some strange man, comes and tries to pick up your daughter. Like, hey, I don't know you, It's giving care about someone that is hungry and making sure that you do your due diligence to try to help them. It's of being of service to our fellow man. None of us are getting out alive. And people who value money over anything else, they are just wasting their entire lives. People have got to we need money to survive, and that is just going to be how it is. But to define yourself by that money, and to feel, you'll feel a lot richer when you start focusing your energy more on how much compassion have I shown lately? How have I made someone else feel better? How have I done something to improve life for everybody? Because we got to stop being so damn selfish. Sorry, that's a little rant that I have, but, and then I have the Ace of Wands, you know. It's possible that she was pregnant or she wanted, because Ace of Wands is all about, you know, new beginnings, the birth of a child, energy abounds, beginning exciting new enterprises, career or course of study. So, I mean, I think she was offered, like, you know what? Oh my God. So I get it now. Okay, watch. Okay, so this is to take away the leader. Oh, no. Take away the leader. So that she, you know, so she can have the new enterprise, right? But that's about society too. It is about that. But the Ace of Wands, so she can be the person that bursts the new enterprise. You know, the freaking sad and mourning Nine of Wands. You know, because she's so disappointing. She's so sad and grieving and disappointed, huh? And then we have the Six of Cups, creating a new hero. A new hero. She wants to take the fight, the gun, him being shot, the conflict, and the no leadership, and she bursts the new enterprise because she pretends to be a sad and grieving woman, and she bursts herself as the new hero. Dang, girl. That is some shady stuff. Well, I mean, it goes to show you. Just because she's in your bed, births your child, is nice to look at. You know, she provides you all your sexual needs. Don't mean she won't set you up on the rip, because, you know, these girls, these younger girls, you know, sorry I keep moving my camera, but they're all about setting people up, setting guys up there. How a lot of men end up killed. I'm going to do my spiritual oracle deck. I just want to see if I can get any messages from Spirit, from Spirit or Nipsey, regarding his murder. Let's see what the oracle cards, they're a little bit different. They just give a spiritual meaning. What's the meaning behind his murder? Like, what's there to learn from the murder of Nipsey Hussle? What lessons do we need to learn from the murder of Nipsey Hussle? What spiritual lessons does society need to learn from Nipsey Hussle's murder? Okay, that feels good. Creation, vision quest, release, compassion, invoke, movement. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to do one more. Oh. It reads basically the same. Alright. Vision quest. This is her creating. You know, this is creation, dream time. She had a dream. She wanted to create it. She was on a vision quest. She needed to release. The love and compassion was turned this way, so that means it's lacking. Better. The invoking ceremony. She wanted to invoke, see, casting magic, yeah. She wanted to invoke this wish that she had, which created the river of movements. The river could be the flowing of emotions, the flowing of energy, the flowing of ideas. Celebration or his blood flowing. Oh my God. The wolf instinct. Eat or be eaten. For her new beginning. Disharmony. She wanted to fix the disharmony that she had from her, what was supposed to be her sanctuary when she was a child, that took her innocence. You know, I've seen that a lot. I just want to say that people, it's not other people. It's very selfish to expect for your childhood woes, the lack of innocence the innocence that you got taken from you, the place of sanctuary that got ripped from you, and the music and harmony, the discord that you had. That is no one else's fault but the person who did that to you. And it's not right to try and take from someone else to fulfill your own self. I want to leave with this. I'm going to close with this, this for you guys. Evil, everybody talks about the devil as being something other than here. Well, not technically not here, but, in some kind of hell, in a fiery pit. We all are born into sin, which in essence is our bodies. Our bodies are the devil. Using your body as a devil, sexuality can be the devil. Because, if we look at life, evil doesn't exist unless there's someone to act it out. You need a willing participant to act evil out. If we do not create evil, there is no evil. And, I think we are all born with the devil and God in us, This is our temple, Our body is our temple, right? Well, it's the temple. But the devil is in all of us, just like God is in all of us. And it's only possible, in my opinion, for that to be, because there's no evil that takes place on this earth that isn't created by us humans. And it's all about having compassion, stepping outside of yourself, being selfless, giving, compassionate, loving, caring, empathetic, not allowing the evils of the world and the dark places that your mind can go to take you there, because you have morals and you care about the next man more or the same as yourself. Put your oxygen mask on before you try to put someone else's on, but help them. When you get yours on, help. There is nothing on this planet that will ever matter more than the people that you love and the people that love you and that you're close to. And there ain't an amount of money in the world that would replace that. But there is an amount of money in the world that could help people. And there's it doesn't even have to be money. It could be time. It could be just a kind act, offering a favor. Anything. It doesn't, just devote some time to thinking about and helping those near you. Because everybody, that thing, like at McDonald's or something, when you go in the line and the car in front of you is paid for yours, it usually ends up trickling down and will go all day, because one spirit of giving, it entices it, and it entices a new way of being for that day. It changes everything for that day. And that's how much one thing that's done can affect things for the positive or the negative. So we lost a really good one with Nipsey Hussle. He had a heart of gold, and he didn't care about money. And, you know, because he didn't care, and because it's the only thing she cared about, it was time for him to go. And that's really sad. And I'm praying for you, sweetheart. And I hope that you find wholeness within yourself, and you find a way to balance out these scales before you die. So, thanks everybody. Remember, everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Thank you.